We all heard this saying, you gotta have a plan B in life. Is that really true? And is that something we can use in our lives? In this video, we're gonna figure out if having a plan B is a good way of living your life, or it's also good to not have a plan B and just stick to plan A. It all depends. We're gonna figure out in this episode. Hey everybody, it's Miles Krivian. Thank you again for joining me. Those of you who are following me for the first time, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't to my YouTube channel, please do so. And those of you who've been following me for a while, thank you again. My goal is to do videos like this. Besides, the business that I do in financial services, insurances, and real estate, I also like, kind of share my knowledge, what I learned throughout the years of being in this industry and in general to help individuals grow in their whether it's in their business life or personal life. And a lot of times I prepare topics that really help me, and I learn from other successful entrepreneurs or individuals that I practice also in my personal life, and I saw results, and I share, and hopefully some of this information is going to impact your life. We all heard the saying, you gotta have a plan B in life. Is that really true? I'm gonna give you guys some bullet points, and we're gonna figure out together if that's a good way to live, having a plan B always in your life. So stick around and watch all the way, because I'm gonna give you some bullet points that's gonna really help you understand plan A, plan B, or sticking to plan A alone, or you gotta have plan B also. So when I sit down with myself, and sometimes it's a good thing to do, it's kind of do a self-analyze to see if having a plan B in your life, it's a good thing. I figure out that it's yes and no. It all depends on the situation. And I'm gonna give you guys a couple of examples. Let's say you're traveling and you wanna go a road trip, and you're gonna go different destinations. It's always good to have a plan B if plan A doesn't work, or maybe there's a traffic, or maybe there's certain things happening in a road. It's not a bad idea to have a plan B or plan a plan B. Why? Because that's only gonna, help you to get to your destination in a better way or even faster. So in this case, having a plan B, I think it's a great idea. But I made a note, if you let's say preparing for a test, for an exam to pass, is it a good idea to have a plan B? I think no. The reason why is because when you have a plan B, you don't put your best effort. You're like, if this doesn't work out, maybe I'm gonna, drop this class or drop this exam. Maybe I'll study something else. If you have a plan B in your back of your mind, you don't always perform your best. So in this case, having a plan B is not a good idea. If you stick to plan A, and when you have only one plan A alone, you're like, what? I don't have other options. So I'm gonna either make it, or that's it, or no. So with having plan A only in this situation, I think it's much better choice to have. Or maybe you're opening a business, or you're starting a career. Sometimes, many people fail in their life is because when they plan a career, or they want to open a business, or starts a new idea, they always think that having a plan B, it's a good idea. But in many cases, that helps you to fail. Why? Because you always in your mind, you're thinking, if this doesn't work, then I'll do this, then I'll try this. But when you have plan B in this situation, you don't perform your best. That's why it all depends. Having a plan B is not always a good option to have. Sometimes you gotta have plan B, and sometimes you gotta delete the plan B and just work with plan A to succeed in your life. There's many examples I can give you, but I want to keep this video very short, and I want you to understand every time that you're planning something or you're doing something, don't always have plan B. In some cases, it's beneficial, but in many cases, it's only going to distract you and help you to fail instead of succeeding. So thanks again for watching today's episode. I keep my videos very short, and implement these ideas or this information in your life and practice it, because no matter what you learn in your life, whether it's watching my videos or someone else or something that you read or you watch different speakers or coaches, all this information that you get in your life, it's a great hobby to have. However, you gotta learn how to implement a good idea in your life and take action about it so you can create results. Otherwise, this information gonna come and go and nothing gonna improve your life. So if you picked up something from this video, apply it in your life, and if it helped you, put a comment, share it, and don't forget again to subscribe my YouTube channel. This was Mike Kribian. Thank you for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Take care. Have a good one.